join us from Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Oregon State Beavers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Oregon head coach before the game. This is a huge opportunity for their team. Making it to the college football playoff last year has proven to them they can compete with any team in the country. But now they've got to do it again. They've got to show that that was not just a one-year fluke and that they can be consistently great. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Beavers ready to kick it away first. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Ducks offense will have the football first. A program whose history is built on speed. Oregon just ran away from the Beavers last time.
And the Ducks were ready to play a year ago. They were ready for a war. They came out, they took it to Oregon State. They didn't back off, Jesse. That game meant a lot to them.
Yeah, they just caught fire early, and Oregon State couldn't put the fire out. They had no answers. Every possession Oregon had, it seemed like they were going up and down the field. So a big challenge for Oregon State in this one is to try to get off to a great start.
How about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dante Moore. Snagged in the middle. It's Stewart. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Quickly complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Here's Moore to throw. Pressure coming. Quickly to the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Ducks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Moore to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Past the 30. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him.
Maybe some room here. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
The Beavers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press them and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to that guy.
Here we go. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Newberry. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To throw, it's Murphy. Pucks it out of the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Punt is on its way. All the way back to the 15. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Bunch formation for these receivers. Moore, play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That's caught. It's Bear. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in. And I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because you know the anger, the animosity, all the stuff that comes with these rivalry games, you need your running back to set the tone and have a great game.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Well, the offense has tried to throw the football twice now in goal-to-go situations. They haven't come up with anything positive. You know, the windows get a lot smaller down there. This is going to be a very tough play on third down trying to generate a touchdown.
Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Find my matchups out wide. I love a matchup with my wide receiver. I like my guy better than yours. Quarterback finds the matchup. The wide receiver catches the football, takes it into the end zone for 6.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The moments, the big plays from rivalry games like this one etched in your memories, and here are some that I'm sure will bring back some warm and some heartbreaking memories. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Sends it back in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Nolan. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Murphy. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
They boot it away on 4th down. He'll field the punt. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting them get outside, making the big tackle.
Moore. Here's the pressure. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Quarterback making adjustments. In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. And as he throws, can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. The Ducks will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And they'll just down it right there. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for a man. It's Murphy. Finds his tight end. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
And the Beavers will send out the punt unit. Catches it at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive.
Booster!
Throwing Moore. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Moore. Runs through a man. He might have space. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The run inside. It's Griffin. Could be an alley. And he'll be brought down, and he has them set up with a 1st and goal as we've reached the 2-minute timeout. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Might be calling a hot route. Motion from the back. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be brought down. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Gives it on the option. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
Makes the grab and gets the foot in bounds, and it'll be a 1st down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Murphy. Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. The Beavers using their 1st timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Hatcher. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Beavers come to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They knock him down at the 40, but he picks up 5, and it'll be enough for a 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Here's a heat. It's complete to the right. Timeout is called, and that will be the 2nd charge to Oregon State. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the right.
Fuck you, Tristan.
Oregon State will use its final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. They wrap him up. He tried to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's stopped in the backfield. The Ducks signal for their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Beavers will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the official spot it. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a 1st down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be third down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. He tries to take the top off. Goes high to pull it in. Ripped off.
Give me that shit, boy.
Play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin
He's a
Connors in the
freshman,
studio.
Tristan. He's a true
Fellows, we welcome
freshman.
you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Texas Tech taking on the number 20 team, the Houston Cougars. And it's the Red Raiders who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Now back to your game in Corvallis. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Oregon and Oregon State plays out.
And the Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So, Buck.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something together.
Going for it all. Leaping grab for a big gain. Took it all the way inside their territory, down to the 40-yard line, and that's where they'll set up shop.
139 Albatross.
Running inside, it's Hatcher. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Beavers are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Back to throw, it's Murphy. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Hatcher. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. Splits the uprights. Good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Looking for a gap. It's Hill. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Might be changing the route. Dante Moore. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
He's going to take a shot. He's got it way down the field. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Ducks, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Moore will throw. Rushes on him. Soft spot in the middle. He's loose. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. Touchdown, Ducks. And the route on. It's as if the Duck has hopped on that motorcycle and is revving the engine, and Oregon is threatening to drive away.
And Oregon's a team that, man, when they get it going, a lot of times they're just so hard to stop. The swag gets rolling. The uniform always looks good, but Oregon State's going to have to find something in this rivalry.
They need a big play, and they need it right now. The Beavers need to be able to slow
I
down
can play
this
like that every
runaway
time I
train
have a
that is the
national
Oregon Ducks
championship.
right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Durant. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
You got 3 people to stop. You got Stewart this year too to deal with, and Bear.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time.
This offense could be dangerous. I can get it tuned in right.
Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week.
Of course, I got USC.
One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a third down play. To the air, it's Murphy. Oh, they're after him. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Beavers will punt it away on fourth down. That leg is staying loose already, the fifth kick of the night.
Yep, look at that.
Hauls it in at the 25. Slips through the line. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll go play action with Moore. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Got a man, it's Baird. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, this quarterback's got some speed. You see him use those wheels to get outside. He was on the run. Nobody even close to him defensively before he was able to find an open target.
Aiden says he's not going.
First down.
The Ducks look to do some damage in the red zone.
Ready, go!
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it on the move. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown.
I'm going to the pool, bro.
They tackle Moore onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Well, it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback. You saw it right there. He is dialed in. He's finding his one-on-one matchups.
Oh, and on that touchdown, I hit the wrong button.
He's been so accurate. Now, 4 TD passes in this one, and that's why his team is way up here late in the game.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. Fielded in the end, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Scooped up by the kicking team.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Moore with the play fake. Got out of trouble and throws. Touchdown, Oregon! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead, and that's what you've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop you.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Here comes the heat. Sweet cut there.
Defense is all about creating negative plays, and he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. Like, that's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off, he takes off, and gets a positive gain.
The give to the left. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense set for a first down play. The run inside. It's Newberry. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The Beavers are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Send the tight end in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Seriously, this just can't happen. A delay of game penalty, and it is 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Hauls it in. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw it. He's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15.
Okay.
Finds the tight end.
What?
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up.
Hey, are you all right?
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
One more play to pad the stats. They'll run the option. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
I don't even know why I had that alarm set.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Looking for the end zone. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous parting gift, but instead will just go home with a loss. So as they've done so many times in this in-state rivalry, it is the Ducks who outlast the Beavers. That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'll come with you.